Hello, my lovely friends. Julianne here of Julianne and Art. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I'm going to share with you today my July coloring plans because in June I was just all over the place and I didn't really have any direction, and I tried working on too many things at once and it was a little bit of chaos, and I didn't like it, and I felt very aimless, and so I'd like to prevent that. So I thought maybe if I share my plans, then that can just help me have a little bit more direction. This is my coloring journal. I don't know how to use a coloring journal. I am not a journaler. I like to write things down. I like to write lists. What I'm not good at is coming back to it afterwards. So I think in May, I drew out a calendar. Did I use it? No, didn't use it. I did write when I filmed my first video, but I did in May actually write down my my pages that I colored, and I ticked them off when I shared them on Instagram, and I wrote down what the hashtags they were for. In June, I didn't write down a single thing. I did my plans. Oh, actually, that's not true. I did start to write some things down, but I didn't get any further than that. And so I'm going to hopefully do better for July. So I have my plans written down again in July, and then I don't know, like I said, I do need to make it so that it's easier to come back to. I think I need to make it, number one, colorful like this. And I need to work on the formatting. I have been trying to make notes of how I see other people do them. I apologize to anybody who might get offended if they see that I've taken basically their format of how they make their pages. But I'm going to need to take some inspiration of how some of you do your breakdowns or your stat pages, because I'm not used to it, but I do need it. So yeah, I'm going to set this aside for now, and I'll show you what my plans are. And yeah, hopefully next month in August, I will have a little bit more of a system, and I know it will be easier for me if I follow it. It's just hard for me to come back to. But like I said, I know it will be better for me if I do, and it'll be more peace of mind, and I won't feel so aimless. So that's something that I'd like to work on. So I'm first going to show you my project books. This one is the Ivy and the Yankee Butterfly, Joanna Basford, is a project book with Emily from eArt Studios. So I showed you in my completed pages that I had finished the title page, or the nameplate page, and the info page, but I do need to finish the title page here, and then we're going to start this one. And this, I think we've decided we're going to give ourselves July and August to finish this. Like I said, she had finished the title page but needed to do her nameplate page and the intro page. So we're going to give ourselves July and August to complete what we haven't completed for the first two, and then to get the double page spread done. I think our plan is to do it one double page spread at a time, but to allow ourselves the time to get it done without feeling that unpleasant pressure. So if we need extra time, we'll just take the extra time that we need. But I would like to at least get this started in July, even though we've given ourselves July and August, because I want to get it started, because it's beautiful and because I want to color it, and because I think I don't want to just leave all the things for August, because I did do that a little bit in June with the buddy colors. So that's the first project book that I have. And next project book is Aries World Literature that I am doing with Jordy Colors and Kate from Kate's Coloring Haven. That they had already started it as a project book. And the funny thing is that as soon as I got this book, I knew I wanted to do it as a project book in order. And so the fact that they had just started and were not too far ahead of me, I was really excited to reach out to them and ask them if I could join. And of course, they were gracious enough to let me join them. And so they had already done a couple pages. They've already done this one. And they had already done the tortoise and the hare, which I haven't done. So this was the page for June that Jordy managed to finish, but I did not, and I don't think Kate did either. So I'm going to finish this and get this one done for the July page. And then the other ones, like I said, they had also done the tortoise and the hare. And before they even started it as a group color or as a project book, Jordy had also done this one. And so now Kate has done this one. And so I want to catch up on these ones as well. But I'm not going to rush myself. I think whenever I can, whenever I feel like I have a little bit of extra time or I feel like it, I'll work on catching up with those ones. But I do want to get the July one done, as well as obviously completing the June one that I didn't get to finish. So that's that project book. And then the next project book is Alien Worlds for the Alien Worlds Data Report group on Instagram. And like I said before, it's Candace from Happy Catastrophe started it. If you are interested in joining the group, you can message her on Instagram. And I had done the title page before, and I have this recurring dream of being in space and seeing this like galaxy in front of me, and being on kind of a ship and just seeing this amazing, colorful, otherworldly colors and stuff in front of me. And I really want to make that happen in one of these pages, like here, either in both of them or in one of them, depending on how hard it is and how I achieve the look. So until I'm ready to tackle those, I'm going to skip them. And I think I'm going to skip this one for now because I have not decided what I'm going to do with it or how I'm going to do it. So this is the next one. Everybody's doing the book kind of in order, starting with the Lost Paradise. Is it the Lost Paradise? I just looked at it. Yeah, the Lost Paradise we're starting with. And so I'd like to tackle this, but I don't really know how I'm going to do it. So I might actually jump straight to the planet and do a little teleportation to the planet, because I do have a vision for how I'd like to make the the planet look. And I think once I figure out my color scheme for this and get it down, then I can make this my color scheme, right? Whatever the planet, the trees, the ground, what colors I use for those can then be used here. But I'd kind of like to make it happen on the planet first, is my thought. So I do have a bit of a vision for how I'd like to do this. And then we'll see about doing this one next. But that's my plan for July, is to start working on probably this one. I think I'm going to skip the asteroids and I'll start working on this one in July. So that's my 3 project books. I have, this is a whip. I was supposed to do it as a buddy color with Merry Full Colors in June, but I didn't get to it in June. And so I just started yesterday, and I based it with the Heathrone dual tip water-based markers. And my original plan when it was going to be for June was to do it for Amanda Colors AC Color Palette Challenge. So since I had already planned on kind of going that color scheme, I decided to stick with that color scheme and try to keep it quite cohesive. And the only outside colors was just to make the Hummingbird look as accurate as possible. So I still need to go in with a lot of colored pencil. And I think this is going to be quite soon on my to-do list so that I can get it done, since Mary has been patiently waiting for me. And yeah, I'm liking how it looks so far. Actually, that's not true. I don't like how it looks after basing. I find I definitely am a colored pencil person. I like the look of colored pencil. I don't like the look of just markers at all. Other people do it, looks great for them. For me, I don't like it. And I find it just looks flat and it makes me think my picture's ugly. And I know that when I go in over it with colored pencil, it will be good. And once I do shading, it'll be good. But in the meantime, it's hard to look at and not think, gee, that's not a good picture, you know? But I know it will look good when I add my colored pencil. So that is a buddy color from June. Next is Megan from Disney Makes Coloring had done, when she made her June plans video, she showed some books that she wanted to color. So I reached out to her to color 2 buddy colors, but she was doing them for June and July. And so, yes, June and July. So I thought that sounded good. So I just kind of did keep them for July. I didn't even start them for June. And so the one we're doing is the Gnome Sweet Gnome, Teresa Goodrich. And we're going to do this circus kind of page, which I think is so cute. I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm going to color it, but I know I want it to be bright and colorful, and I'm really excited to do it. So that one, and then the other one that we're going to do with Disney Megan is the Whimsy Girls from the Archives by Hannah Lynn, and we're going to do this Dorothy page. And I'm really excited for this one. I think I can really see exactly how I'm going to do it, which is pretty Dorothy-like, so it should be a bit of an easy one, I think. So that's that. And I have 2 more buddy colors with who is it? Jane from Colored with Love. We're going to do this pirate chibi, which is from the Coloring Heaven Chibis issue. Josh Lee is the artist, and so we're gonna do this pirate one. I think he's so cute with his little beat up rubber ducky ship, and I'm quite excited for this one. It feels quite summery. And the other one is with Shakira from Shakira's Coloring Corner on Instagram, and we're gonna do this Hanalin mermaid from the Maui Mermaids book that I still can't remember the complete name of. Yeah, I'm excited about them all. It's hard to, like, I love them all. I love all the pages. The other things that I would like to try to get to, but are not officially buddy colors or group colors or anything. Any Day, I had just recently gotten this, I think in June sometime. And so I'd like to do, Amanda Colors has her coloring tag for it, and I think this is the page for July. And so I'd like to try to get to this. I think it should be easy enough because it's a smaller picture, a smaller page, and I think this is like the Matchick Mouse. They lend themselves to a kind of quick and easy coloring. And I'm dying to get started in this book, so I'd like to try to get that one done. I might try, if I get that done, if I do well with all my other plans, I might even try to get one of the other ones that Amanda Colors has already done. I think there's 2 other pages that they had already done with that group color. Next is Jamie's Coloring Love has her portrait tag, which is white hair and blue eyes, and Nirma Coloring has her orange and blue hair tag. And so I would like to try to get those done. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I keep meaning to and wanting to join in those tags, but I just haven't quite gotten to it. And so I thought a pocket-sized book is a good way to try to get to them. So it's the Fierce and Fancy Fantasy Faces line art and grayscale edition. And so the ones that I am thinking of trying to do, not all of them, I would try to get 2 of them done though, to try to get each of those portrait tags. So this one with her dragon, and she's I like her little freckles. I was trying to think of ones that would look good with white hair, and so the majority of the pages in here I didn't feel like would go with white hair, so I think she could pull off white hair. This one I think would be really cute, either one, the blue and orange hair or the white hair. I could really see doing her with the white hair and then all the colorful candy and stuff. I think that would really look cute. And this one I'm thinking for the blue and orange hair because she's got her pigtails, and it would be cute just to do half and half. So those are the 3 that I am considering. If anybody watching would like to do a buddy color with one of them, just DM me on Instagram and let me know. I would love to buddy color with somebody for that. And then the next ones are, I have a few Lulu Mayo books for Coloring Bumblebee. Jess, she has her scavenger hunt, the Lulu Mayo scavenger hunt. And so her prompts for July are sunshine, ice cream, koalas, and a musical instrument. And so you can see all my tags that I have of all the pages that qualify. So there's a lot of them. But the ones that are standouts that I thought would be fun. Is that zoomed out enough? Let me zoom you out a little bit more. So I think this one with the little cat mermaids and unicorn mermaids is really cute. That one does the musical instruments. And this one actually has the sunshine and musical instruments. So I like that that would knock out 2 of the tags. And in A Million Sea Creatures, oh, that one was A Million Mermaids. So in A Million Sea Creatures, I think the one that I liked the best was this one. It's kind of simple, but it's cute because I don't want to not be able to finish my other things. I thought if I just kind of choose the smaller, simpler pages for the extras, I have a better chance of being able to achieve them. So yeah, this one is for the sun tag. And then in A Million Kawaii Cuties, which is also A Million Sweet Things, depending on where you live. This one with the koalas I think is super cute, so I wouldn't mind doing that one. And then this one is ice cream for the ice cream prompt. So if I could color maybe the ice cream one and a koalas one, and then this one from A Million Mermaids that actually has the 2 prompts, I could actually manage to cover all 4 prompts. But we'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself to achieve them. But if anybody does want a buddy color for those, let me know, and we could do that. You can message me on Instagram for a buddy color. And so I think that's it. That's my plans. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buddy colors / project books. And then the Annie Day, and then the few hashtags that I'd like to try to do. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what I get done. I think I can reasonably plan to color 10 pages in a month. Whether I can do more, because I think this month I did 7, or June, I had done 7, but also the 3 little bonus pages that I did with my mother-in-law and my niece. And so that totals 10 pages. One of them was that Lost Ocean Flounder Sebastian page that took me what felt like half a lifetime already. So I think as long as I don't have pages like that, I should be able to achieve 10 to 12 fairly easily. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I can get at least 10 done. And if I can hit 12, then I'll be thrilled with myself. Thank you for watching. And if you are not already, please consider subscribing. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day and be kind to yourself. Bye-bye.